Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today was a pretty good day as well. Um, so one guy said, like, I've titled my video, if sorry, I said in my video, if you did not make 5 figures, you that says something about your trading ability, right? And some guy responded, right? He was like, do you have verifiable proof? But in that same video, I literally talked about next day about having a 5 figure reversal move, which we did happen, right? So that was that Friday, right? Um, and I was like, I told that guy, yo, that should be enough proof for you, right? And then bro kept responding. I'm like, bro, like, but if anyone wants proof of like entries, anything like that, just message me on Instagram because it is too much work to edit. I do not get paid for any of this, bro. Like, people are like, oh, you should clean up your graph, you should, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I do not get paid a dime, a cent. I'm just doing this for the people that actually want to do it because if it was my bro, how I learned is exactly how I like this. My instructor didn't like. My instructor just like drew the freaking lines and expected us to know how to draw it, and eventually I did. It took me a couple months, but I did it. Okay, so if you really want it, you'll want it, and you'll know what to do, right? And again, if you want any proof of entries, just talk to me. Message me on Instagram. I have all my entries. Okay. Anyways, sorry guys. Like that just makes me mad. Like I'm not gonna flex my PNL, right? Like I don't get that. Like, it's super demotivating, or it's like super like if you're a beginner and you see my PNL, you're gonna compare yourself to my PNL, and you're gonna be like, why am I not making this? Or what do I do? What do I do? Like, you know, and you're gonna mess up even more, because that's what happened to me. I just looked at people that had those 5 figure PNLs a day, or like even 6, right? And I was like, why is that not me? Or etc. Right? But anyways, so if you guys want any proof of entries, just message me on Instagram. I'll be happy to give it to you. Just not my PNL, okay? Anyways, so today we actually had to be very patient, right? Taking a trade right here, it's like basically very it's not good structure, right? Um, you wait for this cup to close, right? This handle right here, this was a good entry right here. Um, Inverse head and shoulder off of here, right? But managing the trade here, I believe didn't manage it well. Um, Sold pretty early, but yeah, I just didn't get a good continuation structure, right? And then you have to notice this white algo right here, right? And we were eventually waiting for this like drop, right? You can clearly see how we kept rejecting always up at the top of red right here, right? So there's a clear tell of a rejection coming, right? Um, Maybe grabbing liquidity if we did go up right here, but that's not the case, right? We just kept heading down. Um, we are still in the very bullish sign. It's not reason to fully short, right? Um, we can still grab the liquidity from down here and just make a reverse up here, right? But anyways, yeah. So you have to be looking out for this white algo, and you could have taken it at the break of white right here, but I did not. This was actually a very good entry right here, starter position even. My first entry was actually right here, right off of here, this right shoulder, and you just trade as the structure demands, right, off this red, then this dark red, right, and you notice we're building that liquidity off of yellow, right? You could have entered any of these trades right here, right, off of here, right, um, or you could have just waited for this cup to close, right, um, right, you could have waited for this cup to close, right, and then take it off this handle, right? If you didn't like this very choppy way down, right? Or here, there's another microstructure of entry right here, right? It all matters about your risk to reward, and if you like the setup or not, right? At the end of the day, you are choosing your setup. You're choosing what works for you, what's good for you, and what looks good to you, you know, right? So here we have this handle, right? Very nice handle, by myself, um, and you could have taken off of yellow right here, right? Perfect. This risk reward is perfect, man. Look at this. It's so perfect here. And then again, this was close to a 5 figure trade for me. Again, I'll give you the entries if you guys really want it, right? And here I think I did call it a day mostly because guys, I go to school, okay? Like so I have to balance all that shit out. And I should have been looking for a better move, but at this point I was so distracted. I have a couple labs due, so like I just fucked right here. But this was a perfect entry right here, right? Close another inverse cup right here, right? Um, so if we are headed down, just wait for um, setups off of teal, orange, right? Um, just be patient. We have a lot of way to go down, right? You can see that we are in pretty good support areas right here, right? Especially off this green, right? We can easily retrace up top, right? Close this cup again, right? Have a build more liquidity, right? But also if we are headed down, right, the great way down right here, test 5 day. If we do test 5 day, let's see what happens tomorrow, right? And we're gonna take it off of 5 day, right? We're always gonna retest 5 day, and then form some type of inverse cup off of 5 day, which is gonna be like probably right here, right? Um, so yeah, so wait for that. Again, you have support area right here, blue right here, right? Um, yeah, so it's a pretty good way down if we are headed down, like 2 point move down, right? And then eventually close this inverse cup right here, right? And then again, you take it off of yellow. You could take it off of yellow here, right? So whatever works, or whatever the market presents itself to you, right? Um, that's how you trade. But if you are headed down, right, we have great liquidity that built, right? So yeah, so be careful of the tapering. Take it as the risk to reward, right? Appropriate risk to reward. Um, yeah, just wait for the market to reveal itself to you. And if you are confused by what all of us said, just keep watching the videos, man, and get the chart out. Start charting it, man. If you are actually very committed, you are not gonna leave the desk until you figure it out, man. Like you could figure out this cup, right? Inverse cup, easy. Okay, let me just like even I don't even have to like look at this. Like you don't even have to see this inverse cup, right? Right? There's that off the handle right here. Um like you just don't like I can reset the chart. Well, I don't want to reset all my drawings. I kind of cringe when I do that. Okay, but anyways, guys, sorry for the late upload, but yeah, wait for tomorrow. Um we are still pretty bullish. No confirmation of a bearish structure as of yet. Um, so just wait for tomorrow and see what happens tomorrow.